Hello, welcome back to another episode of Life Department. The possibilities of YouTube. The possibilities of YouTube is pretty vast. It's pretty amazing because there's not a whole lot of apps out there to where you can essentially post content and get paid for essentially just being yourself. Um, I remember eons ago the the first understandings that a person was getting paid to simply be themselves, essentially. Now, of course, there is still like a lot of hard work that you got to do, but I mean, I guess it does kind of go beyond YouTube as well. That, there were like a lot of celebrities in the past of like, oh, what do they do? Why are they famous? And they're like, I don't know, but it's just like it's like, oh my god, look at that freaking person over there. They're like freaking famous. It's just like, oh, like what do they do? Kind of like a Kim Kardashian, but a Kim Kardashian is like to the highest level, the highest levels that you could possibly reach because they are the top. And speaking of Kim Kardashian, I didn't understand that their mom, because there's four sisters, right? Let's see, there's Kim, there's the big one, there's the little one, and there's Rob. Oh yeah, and then there's Rob, and then he's the guy. I remember for the longest time because they didn't market him. They didn't market him at all. It was just kind of like soft core porn, like at least in the beginning for them. And then Kim just had to go ahead and ruin the whole thing by sucking somebody off. Um, but I mean, the mom of them is just a borderline savage, dude. To like, she's essentially, she's just kind of a literal pimp. She's just kind of like a pimp. Um, she's gonna have those daughters, and then she's gonna sell. Oh, and then Kylie, I think that she was like the world's youngest billionaire or something. But it's just like when she reached the B, when she went beyond $1 million, dude, or millions of dollars, you get to 700,000, 750,000, 850,000, and then he reached nine. Oh, no, thousand. No, see, I'm still thinking too small. It's 800, 900 million, 950 million, and then they reached $1 billion a long ass time ago. That's insane, dude. And it's just like, why are they famous? It's just like, well, they're kind of pretty. And, that's essentially what women do all over the world, except at like a micro level. Because it's just that, I mean, you gotta take like a lot of effort. There's like a lot of like, say like a construction worker of that, they build the buildings, they craft it. And it's just like, the head of the CEO, the boss guy, it's just like the dude is damn near working himself to death consistently. And then it's just like as like a woman, like a woman, it's just very confusing to me that it's just like, how are you going to convince this guy to literally pay for everything that you ever want, buy you a car, house you, get your food, your damn freaking Kylie Jenner makeup for the rest of your life? Like you're getting paid out like a freaking, like even I think even EBT after a while it runs out. I think that actually like once you got a job, they automatically know about it. And how do I know that? Because it happened to me. Because I was a little tiny homeless guy, and I was living on the sidewalk. But eventually, I worked my way up to get an EBT card, and an EBT card is like you just got to wave them down and be like, I'm homeless, help me, help me." Like, all right. Every single month, we're gonna go ahead and give you $224 in cash, and then we're gonna give you like $193 for food. So you can like go to like a freaking Jack in the Box and you can use that $193 just for the food. But with the cash, you can go ahead and you can go to an ATM and withdraw money, which was just fucking dope, dude. But it's just like it sounds a lot cooler than it actually is because the struggle of actually like being homeless is so bad that it's just like it's so terrible. So instead of getting like almost $400, a woman convinces a man to pay them all of their money, to give them all of their money for the rest of their lives. Why do men do that? Well, it's like, guys, you gotta get your cock and balls in check. Like, if you're like that down bad for it, seriously invest in, like, this is not a joke. Invest in going down to a sex shop and getting yourself a damn fleshlight. That's gonna save you hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars in the future. And they're a little bit expensive. I remember when I had my apartment, I dibbled and dabbled in the sex shop. I bought me a nice fake ass. Not the Kim Kardashian kind, but like something that you could play with. I got me a freaking fleshlight. I got like an automatic thing that would would jack you off, and it's just like play with those, leave women alone. Like it's so sad. It's really very, really sad. You see like and how I know this is that what was that noise? I heard something. Oh god, is that I've worked with a construction worker. It was literally like my first job, right? Yeah, I think it was like my very, very first job, like an actual job, but it's like it still was like it was under the table, so there was no taxes. It was so cool because that's like the government maybe wants to freak out about that. Oh, that's freaking illegal, or like whatever. But it's just like a lot of these construction workers. It's like how are you gonna freaking teach them? There's not like you just like I don't understand how a lot of these men they just open up like a construction company. Um, it's just like because we would like lay the gas lines, so we would like cut like a freaking trench, and then we would put down the freaking it's like a very long circular yellow PVC pipe, and we would pipe it down, and then like they can like I was such a dummy. I had no idea, but this dude he was like it's so crazy to think back, but he never told me what to do. He literally would never explain to me anything. Anything. And it was just like it was the most uncomfortable because like I like we have the word alpha, right? When you think of an alpha, you don't think of me. When you think of an alpha, you don't think of like I don't know, Logan Paul. You don't think because it's just too goofy and like he's the only alpha. We'll call it. I don't know. It's a cringe word. He's the only alpha. That's oh god. that I've ever met till this day. It's just that he could literally just be standing there and you get fucking nervous, dude. Because he's not saying anything. But he's not like, like a lot of people do that. Of like, they'll get in your way and they'll just kind of stand there. It's not that. It's a completely different ball game. Like, and like the dude was just intimidating, like, beyond the fact that he went to like prison before. But he wasn't that. He was like, I don't know. It's just like I don't even know what to say about him. Other than like a huge thank you to freaking allow me to like work with him. But it's just that I don't know, man. YouTube has like a huge potential. YouTube still has like a huge potential. That's why I'm still keeping up at it. Actually, more beyond to why I'm keeping up at it is because I like doing it. But with that said, I guess I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode of 5 o'clock in the morning. Bye.